6 News is your local election headquarters. We continue our coverage this morning on candidates running for Michigan State University's Board of Trustees, so you can get to know the people on your ballot this November. Today we introduce you to Julie Maday, who sat down with Jorma.
Joining me in the 6 News studios, Julie Maday, a candidate hoping to earn a seat on the Michigan State University Board of Trustees. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm thrilled to be here.
Well, let's get right into it. Why do you want to be an MSU board member?
So for years, I've watched the board struggle with transparency and accountability. And I really feel that we need to have some adults in the room that can hold the university accountable for anything that they've done in the past and in the future. Being on the board, you're supposed to be a check and balance to the university administration. And I feel that the students don't have faith that our board members are currently people that they can look up to and that they can reach out to. And I want to be that voice on the board that people can count on.
Your experience, at least in your life, has been a volunteer. You've been a city councilwoman for Novi. You've been a planning committee member, economic development committee member. How is that experience potentially going to help you if elected on the board? So
for years, you're right, I've been volunteering in many different sectors of our country, whether it was the Red Cross or on the city council or a planning commission. I do believe that I've been able to work with all different walks of life and been successful getting things done. I think it's important. You don't have to agree with your colleagues, but you have to be respectful and get along. And I do think sometimes that lacks on some of these university boards where there's a lot of fighting that goes on. And that's not what we need on these boards. We need people on the boards that are willing to talk and have good conversations with their colleagues to put the university first and the students first.
Is it going to be easy for you to maybe cut out the politics too?
100%. This is a position where we are all trying to make that university a better place for all of us. Politics should not be, we should be cutting through the political lines and really getting to who's important. And that's the students. And quite honestly, the constituents of the state of Michigan that elect us. But it's not about politics. It's about getting the university back to some common sense. Accountability, transparency, and common sense.
Thank you so much for talking with us today.
You're welcome.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes.